4 Rivers for Life is an ambitious, large-scale river restoration project to improve the condition of 4 major rivers in Wales: the Tywi, the Cleddau, the Tywi and the Usk. Sustainable farming is vital for their renewal.
There are solutions available that you can implement to help our rivers. There are 5 elements of sustainable farming. The first is to minimise soil disturbance, as it can release carbon and nitrogen from the soil. The second is to maximise crop diversity. This could mean creating different root depths, greater yields, nitrogen fixation and weather resilience. The third point is to keep the soil covered with plant armour. This protects the soil against heavy rainfall and hot sunshine. It also helps to retain moisture and promote biological activity. The fourth solution is to maintain living roots throughout the year. The creatures living in our soil thrive on a variety of different crops. And lastly, by bringing livestock back onto the land, you will turbocharge soil biology. By letting the land rest for a few months, you can allow it to recharge, and animals greatly increase nutrient cycling. These areas of land can greatly reduce soil erosion and nutrient runoff into our rivers. Planting hedges and trees along the riverbanks can stabilise banks and reduce soil erosion. It also improves water infiltration and provides shelter and shade for the stock, as well as shading and cooling the water for fish and the wildlife that live in and around the rivers. Installing fencing to create buffer zones along our rivers is a great way to direct livestock to the correct access routes and river crossings. This will reduce soil erosion and bank erosion along our rivers.
So what we got now on Blind Kennin is we've got a contractor doing subsoiling for us, and we've actually bought a soil aerator as well. What we're trying to do is break up compaction in the soil to improve the fertility of the soil, the access of the nutrients to the plants, and also to hold more water, retain more water in the soil and in the ground. We found it very beneficial for some wildlife, but also predominantly for our farming lands by increasing really grass output through non-fertilizer use, but just trying to deal with that soil compaction to meet our environmental objectives and our farming objectives at the same time. Through Farming Connect, we're adopting a soil testing policy on a 4-year rotation basis, where we get the P, and pH of the soil analysed. Then we can lime or add nutrients according to the soil indexes. That then makes sure that we're not putting additional P and K on the land where necessary, and then obviously having environmental implications. So a soil testing policy is very, very important for us for the structure and nutrient availability of the soil. Having permanent soil cover by undersowing crops such as maize or direct drilling crops straight into stubble conserves soil moisture and soil structure and helps reduce soil nutrient loss.
Diverting clean water away from any possible contamination by farmyards with nutrients and sediments is important, and also reduces the chance of farmyard erosion. When clean gutted rainwater is captured and stored, it can be used as a source of drinking water for animals, thereby improving the resilience of a farm business. If you are wondering how you can make these changes on your farm, the 4 Rivers for Life project can help. The project can fund certain capital works such as fencing, guttering, alternative livestock water supply. So if your farm or land is in the Tywi, Tywi, Cleddau or Usk River catchments, please contact us, we would love to hear from you. We can then organise a farm visit to discuss your options. If you want to hear more, get in touch with 4 Rivers by email.